kind of a big lead in set one. I thought we played great volleyball from that point on. And really, it was anyone's game going into that fifth, and we had some great serving runs. I thought the team managed the game plan really well. We left some blocks on the table. I'm sure Kayla will talk about that, but we were fantastic offensively, and that was really exciting to see. Glad to be home, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse, it seemed like the team was able to clean it up after the first set. I think 9 attack errors in the first set, and proportionally a lot less the rest of the way. Yeah. What changed after that? How was the team able to?
You know, I wish I knew 100%. I mean, the concerning thing in that first set is most of those errors were in-system errors. So even though we were down, I don't know, 20-12 or something, I wasn't actually that worried about it because I know we're not going to make that many in-system errors throughout an entire match. And then we kind of righted the ship there, almost came back and won that set, right? And then I felt like we were the better team from that point on. Passed really well and allowed our attackers to get some speed to the pin, especially in score.
Taylor, what's the biggest difference for you in the setting this year? You know, it seemed last year the team was really dependent on a couple players on the attack, but this year, you know, through the 4 sophomores and Kayla getting involved tonight, does it give you a lot more options this year on the attack and on your sets?
Yeah, I think it's nice. We have 4 sophomores who got a lot of experience on the court last year, and they're all super confident. I'm confident in their abilities and know whoever I give the ball to, they'll be smart with it. So that's super helpful.
Taylor, I kind of want to go with an overreaction Friday, but I don't think it's an overreaction. So during the match, and just because you've been around and seen sort of the change of all the veteran players last year, it kind of felt like a coming out party. Sydney and Kayla, I know you had good matches, not that you had good matches before, but watching that, just something looked different. Did it feel that way at all out there? Because that's how it looked, I think, from the crowd's perspective.
Yeah, I think we learned a lot from last weekend. I think it was good to have one weekend under our belt, already playing 3 games, and I think obviously playing at home is a great environment, and we're a lot more comfortable here. So I think that obviously was great, and Sydney and Kayla absolutely balled out. So.
Misanalyzing stats a lot, but I think you set a career high in assists tonight. Kayla had a career high in kills. Sydney had a career high in kills. Maybe, Kayla, do you want to comment on Sydney? I don't know which one you want to talk about, or Coach, if you do that. She looked fantastic.
Yeah, I think going into it, we kind of just know that there's a big role to fill. Obviously we lost some big outsides last year, and coming into it, she knew that, that's something that she needs to go out there and do, is swing high and take smart swings. And I think just going out there together and making sure that we're having fun on the court together and just really encouraging each other helps us play better.
That might be part of what it looked like, the coming out party. The chemistry just looked genuine. I know you always have to high-five and smile, but that looked like there was a lot of fun and genuine things happening there.
It was fun, yeah, for sure. It's fun to win.
Kayla, I know you've only played 4 matches so far this season, but 2 of them have gone 5 sets like this. You've won them both. For a team that we mentioned has the 4 sophomores kind of getting into bigger and expanded roles this year. To have these kind of matches and to come out on top of them, what's that kind of do for the learning curve going forward as the matches get more difficult?
Mm-hmm. I think it was nice, last year, being able to play and get some court time, so I'm feeling a lot more comfortable on the court. But I think just working every day in practice and making sure that I'm upping, my skills and just getting better. But also just throughout the long matches, knowing that playing consistently is a big thing and keeping my swings high, I guess.
Taylor, from your perspective, with your back to the net, where are we at with the libero, new libero in the passing game?
Yeah, I mean, passing was great tonight. Sarah is awesome.
Sarah's everywhere.
Seriously trust her with any ball. I believe that she can get it up. She's also a great leader on the court. Really lucky to have her. Really enjoyed spending this time with her.
Jesse, maybe going back to the beginning of the week, we came out of North Texas with 2 wins out of 3, but watching those, you had the 5-setter, you seemed pretty flat against Miami, but then you rebounded and played really well on the quick turnaround the next day. that momentum kind of maybe carry? What did you learn about your team with that quick turnaround and responding like that, and did it lead into this week?
Yeah, I think, you know, the way we played that first match to the way we played this match is night and day, right? And some part of that is having a lot of new pieces, part of that is our age, and part of that is being at home. I think, you know, that's the type of energy and execution and focus that we just saw that we need to build on this season, right? And sometimes that's hard to generate in practice, you know, and I think now that we know, hey, this is the level, this is what we need, we can do that a little bit more in practice when it's needed, and certainly do it in matches, because it's always needed in matches.
Coach, when you host these early season tournaments, I know you're trying to get reps, so you're going to try to get 15 sets on the weekend?
Please no.
I am trying not to, yeah.
What's the best approach? I mean, you got a turnaround tomorrow, then you got a quicker turnaround for Sunday. Is there much you can do, or are you just kind of counting on players to dig in?
Yeah, you know, one of the things about being a veteran team is that you can go through a walkthrough and watch film and be ready to go, and then you're really just worried about, you know, recovery and trying to be, you know, healthy and bouncy and all those type of things. Sometimes you worry about a young team, hey, do we need to walk through it and jump a little bit more? But I think even though we're a young team, we're a team with kids that kind of know what they need to do. So we're gonna go through film, we're gonna walk through, but we're not gonna jump, we're not gonna swing, we're not gonna do anything like that, because we need to be physically in the right place tomorrow and certainly Sunday.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Go Buffs.
Well,